What is up, NASCAR Authentics fans? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you all a very special Diecast review on Kyle Busch's 2012 M&M's Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. But you guys can definitely tell by the looks of this is not your ordinary M&M's paint scheme. This is the Patriotic red, white, and blue Toyota Camry for Kyle Busch in a very cool special patriotic ride for the M&M's colors. But more importantly, this right here, you're like, wait a minute, this is NASCAR Authentics? Well, yeah, believe it or not, guys, this was actually owned by not Lionel Racing, but Spin Master. And just to prove it right there, there is the Spin Master logo. And you definitely see that this thing has gone through a lot of abuse, but believe it or not, this is probably the longest NASCAR Authentics car that I've had in my collection. So as you can see, it has already been taken out, and I've already, I guess you could say, played with it for my previous years before becoming a Diecast reviewer. But anyways, let's go and start and kick off the Diecast review, the official unboxing of this really cool very red, white, and blue Toyota Camry driven by the one and only Kyle Busch. And already, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and yeah, this is going to be quite a different type of a diecast review for NASCAR Authentics because, well, we're already getting straight to the diecast, guys. When NASCAR Authentics was actually brought into the retailers from Spin Master, they actually had no trinkets. So yeah, this does feel weird for me to not show you guys any kind of free accessory that comes with this, but kind of comes full circle because heck, you know, we don't have free accessories anymore with the current NASCAR Authentics diecast. And also, I probably want to point this out again if any of you guys didn't get the memo. This diecast I've had for quite a while in my collection, and it has been played with, so there are going to be some weared out tires. I mean, man, look at those tires. Those tires look like I put more wear onto these tires than what the drivers actually did with those new Goodyear soft tires that they ran at the North Wilkesboro race. But Lord. But speaking of controversial, guys, there's a certain sponsor that is on this car that I don't even think we can even legally showcase, since this is actually, I mean, from what I saw, the packaging does say 3+. So yeah, it does say 3+, but there's a certain logo out here that we should not be having on a diecast that looks pretty toyish. And you're probably what the hell that is? Well, if you guessed Monster, you are correct. The Monster Energy logo is very visible on the B-post on both sides, and hell, it is even on the packaging too, as we're showing you guys a very, very weird close-up of Kyle Busch. Hello. But also, this is definitely, unironically, after the whole Kyle Busch and Ricky Styles Jr. debacle that just happened at the North Wilkesboro race. But yeah, this is a very unique diecast, guys. I mean, if anybody kind of remembers the old days of NASCAR Authentics when it was made by Spin Master, yeah, I will have to admit, these Gen 5 cars I'm showing you guys right here, this is the COT cars from 2012. They are pretty bulky. I mean, look at that spoiler, dude. That spoiler right there, it looks like, oh Lord, that right there looks, that is one thick spoiler. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, yeah, I mean, these diecasts were very unique. Plus, also as well, there's the Toyota logo right there on the rear window, which that was pretty cool. And we got good old Mr. I almost said Mr. M, but that doesn't make any damn sense, Brian. We got the red M&M saluting with, I guess that looks like some sort of a captain hat right there. Let's see, where is my favorite one right there? All right, we got ourselves the yellow M&M with the freaking Navy hat or sailboat hat. And then we got Mrs. Brown looking like a bad you-know-what. Wearing another armed services hat, which that was a pretty cool detail that they added this. But you see some clouds in the background, and we got some bright, beautiful, colorful M&Ms, red, white, and blue, very patriotic. Decals look pretty wonky, but yeah, that front end is it's quite laughable. You see, none of this stuff is actually molded. This is just a single generic mold that Spin Master had. I mean, as you can see, this is an original mold, and yeah, that's what little me actually wanted to do when I was little. I decided to color a spoiler, but heck, I mean, this probably looks a lot better than what other diecasts probably people have had in their collection when they played with them. So this one has held up pretty well. But I do have a grievance about this car, and it's not that, well, I mean, showing you guys a Kyle Busch M&M's diecast really is kind of sacrilegious because it doesn't really, I mean, I can't believe it's already been like 2 years since we no longer have the 18 M&M's card. which I'm still kind of bummed that they never made the 2022 or never even offered that car. I guess M&M's just was really strict on their licensing. But what's really interesting about this car that I'm showing you guys, not only it's a Spin Master NASCAR Authentics car, but there's also Line R Racing actually made their version of this car as well, and it's very rare. And I believe it's actually a lot more accurate because you can see right here, it's all just one color of blue. And you're probably like, okay, well, why does that apply to anything? Well, on the Gold Series version, it's all, I guess it has like 2 different shades of blue. It's like all dark blue here. So Spin Master probably, it looks like they screwed up on the blue, which of course you guys want me to go absolutely bananas and ape shit over. God dang, I'm gonna turn to a damn M&M after seeing this mistake, but I can't really complain about that, considering that Spin Master was the only type of manufacturer that we had when it came to different types of die-cast molds. They were different and original. Sure, they weren't accurate, and I will have to admit, these look pretty darn toyish, but man, I would rather take this type of quality than what we had from NASCAR Authentics 2022 and a few of 2023 as well. But now let's get on to the side-by-side comparison, guys, as I'm probably getting you guys more entertained with some M&M's reviews. So here is, as I'm trying to show you guys what car this is, well, the side-by-side comparison is another car that I have reviewed previously on this channel, the 2018 Coca-Cola 600 winner, Kyle Busch. He was able to get that win, as well, as you can see with these two different types of cars. They're pretty unique in their own little unique shapes. I mean, of course, one's a Gen 6 and one's a Gen 5. But, I mean, the only thing that's pretty much similar is just the front ends, which looks pretty cool. Red, white, and blue. Let me know if any of you guys have had any kind of M&Ms lately. And, I don't know. Let's get the comments rocking and rolling. What kind of M&Ms do you guys prefer around this time of the year? Or whenever. I mean, to be honest with you guys. I could probably go for some peanut M&Ms if I don't know. Just looking at these M&Ms, I tell you what, I mean, makes me want to go to the freaking M&M store that we got in Disney Springs here in Orlando. So, yeah, I'm definitely intrigued. I miss these M&M's cars, but both are pretty unique in their own ways. I mean, I think this car finished 3rd at the 600, which still looks nice. I don't really know how rare the Spin Master version is, but it is quite toyish compared to the nice cut it out mold that we have from Lionel, which pretty ironic because, you know, this is actually a NASCAR Authentics diecast I'm showing you guys as well exclusively. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review, a very interesting, and hopefully you guys learned something not only about the paint scheme but also about a little bit about NASCAR Authentics. There's a lot of cool other content creators to check out about the history of NASCAR Authentics. But yeah, this is gonna wrap up the diecast review of Kyle Busch's 2012 red, white, and blue NASCAR Salutes Patriotic M&M's car, whatever the names are going to call. As long as supporting those 3 colors, that is definitely a yay for me. But I'll see you guys next time on another diecast review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.